time is it?
Shh. It's nearly 8.
Are you coming in very, very late, or have you been out very, very early?
I've been for a walk. Do you want a cup of tea?
Oh, no, sir, I think. I must have fallen asleep here last night after the meeting. Can I use your bathroom?
Of course you can. You know where it is.
Good God. What's that?
I haven't got a clue yet, Ron. What exactly would cause a crack like that?
I've no idea. God almighty.
Yeah?
Just thought I'd come up and say I'm getting off now. And thanks. When you wake me?
Well, you were flat out. Oh, God, I must look awful. What time is it?
It's 8.
8? Is Rachel up?
No, don't think so.
I was going to be late for school.
Well, Beth's up.
Oh, I better get moving.
I'll see you later now, all right?
Oh, Sinbad.
Yeah?
Last night, something really odd. That man from the club was round here.
Oh, not Jimmy Corkill.
I'm surprised I didn't wait hear the noise he was making. He was shouting things about Peter Harrison.
Yeah, we don't want to take any notice of anything Jimmy says. He's got a thing about Peter Harrison.
Well, he said... Come in a minute. He said... Oh, it's not true, is it? He said Peter Harrison had raped his... What was it, his nephew's wife?
Diana Corkill, yeah.
So it is true.
Well, it's true she accused him of it, but he got off.
He said this girl... He said Peter drove her to suicide.
Yeah, well, she tried to cut her wrists, but he patched it up in the Aussie. Look, I don't know the ins and outs of it, but... Well, see, Jimmy's driven by his emotions, and, like, this was family business, so... Well, it drives him crazy when he sees Peter walking around free. To be honest, I think it was 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. I'm not saying Peter was right. I just think, well, he did what any man would probably do, given half a chance.
I don't believe it. Peter, he seems so nice.
Well, don't judge him too harshly. I mean, he's had a rough time.
What am I going to tell Beth?
Well, I wouldn't tell her anything.
Well, she's going to find out, isn't she? Oh, God, Sinbad, what am I going to do? It's the first time for years she's been really happy.
You want me to say something to her?
No, I'll have to tell her.
Well, maybe she already knows. Maybe Peter's told her.
Do you think so? Come in, love.
Right.
I've brought you a cup of tea and I've woken Rach.
Right, I'll get off then. See ya.
See ya. Oh, yeah? What have you been up to, then? Confessions of a window cleaner, eh?
Oh, don't be so silly. It's only Sinbad.
All right, I was only joking.
He fell asleep on the sofa.
I know. I woke him. Look, you drink your tea and I'll go and tell Rachel to get a move on.
Better get a surveyor in and get it checked over, Ron, because if there's problems with the foundations on that side, it's going to affect your place as well.
I don't know. It's just one thing after another, isn't it, eh? Aye, what's all this, eh? 8:30 in the morning, sneaking out round the back.
Yeah, I like Ron. I like Bing. No, it's just, I know what it must look like. I fell asleep on the couch, actually. Not
Sinbad. Never over-explain. Take it from an old hand. In situations like this, say nothing.
Unlike Julia Brogan, eh, who just happened to have quite a lot to say about Bethelli and Butlins and Challies and things.
Oh, not a word of truth in it, not one word. Oh, we were at Butlins and Bethelli, yes, but the only thing that happened was a little fling with Terpsichore.
With who?
The muse of dance, Ron.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I see. Ah, well. Suppose we all deserve a little fling now and again, don't we, Sin?
I don't look at me. I only fell asleep on the couch.
Do you know what? I've been wondering why you've been creeping round them, and
Behave yourself.
look at the face on him, Bing. Look, he's dead innocent, isn't he? I mean, you'd almost believe him. Right, lads, I'll leave you to it. I'll have to open up the shop.
Why, and Ron, don't forget to send your letter off to the council.
No, I won't, and I'll give Bing a copy as well.
Yes, he has. Ron, phone a surveyor, yes?
Oh, yeah, I will.
A surveyor? He's not selling up, is he?
No. Sinbad, look at this. Poor old Patsy. She's going to get a nasty shock. I mean, this on top of everything else.
Yeah, sorry about that. So she's actually going through with the divorce tonight, eh?
Well,
Yeah, I was reading about it in the papers, you know.
what about Max and Patricia?
No, about the divorce rate. 2 out of 3 marriages fail these days, you know.
There you are, look at that.
Oh, looks a bit dodgy, that.
Yes, I'm trying to figure out the cause of it. I've got a few theories.
Oh, aye.
Don't suppose you happen to know the people that had this place before Patricia, do you?
Yeah, Chinese family, the Choys.
Did they ever have any problems?
No, not that I know of.
Did they make any structural alterations to the house?
Well, they did knock down the wall between the living room and the kitchen, and then there was all that work they did in the back garden, of course.
Did they indeed? Well, whatever the cause, I shall get to the bottom of it.
Dad, are you in a good mood? Like a really, really, really good mood?
I'm in a brilliant mood. I'm going home on Monday, aren't I?
Because I just wondered if you'd noticed a date. Like what happened yesterday all over Liverpool.
Why, what happened yesterday?
Schools went back, Dad.
Well, that's all right. You had them all off school. Well, that's fine. Only went to see your poor old dad in Aussie.
Listen, Dad, I want you to stay dead calm and you're not to lose your temper. And if you get a pain in your chest, you've got to say. I didn't go back yesterday and I'm not going back ever, but it's okay because I can do my A-levels later on. And I've already got a place and Dad, I think I'm dead good. And I really want to be a dancer, and if I don't have a go at it now, how will I ever know whether I could have done it or not?
Hey. Stop for a while, will you? Get your breath. Well, that was about as clear as mud, wasn't it? Should we try again?
I'm going to dance school, Dad. I've got a place.
That's fine.
You are?
You want to do dancing? Fine.
But you said definitely no, you wouldn't listen.
That was before I realised you don't get a second chance in this world. Well, wrong. A few lucky people like me do get a second chance. And I've changed my mind about a whole lot of things. The time I've wasted doing things people expected me to do. I mean, look at me. I never wanted to be a heavy goods driver. I wanted to be a guitarist, didn't I? A singer. And if I'd have stuck to me guns like you have, I could have been like Mick Jagger. Yeah. Bill Wyman.
Does this mean you're going to start singing again?
Maybe. Maybe not. But I don't want to wake up one morning, love, and say, hey, hang on, I haven't even started yet. So that's what I'm going to do, love. I'm going to start living.
Stupid woman.
Who's that?
Oh, union rep. Bit of a barrackroom lawyer. Look, can you get me a copy of the Health and Safety at Work Act? It's in the top drawer. Pain in the neck. One of these people that punctuates a conversation with things like paragraph 2, subsection B.
I can't see it.
It's in there somewhere. Maybe it's down here.
Look, Charles.
Come on, Marianne. Don't be silly about this. You know I fancy you to death.
I've asked you not to touch me.
The moment you walked into that interview room, the chemistry was there. You know it was.
Charles, I don't fancy you. I don't want you to touch me. I just want to get on with my work, okay?
Don't be so ingenuous. So what were all the signals about then? Standing on chairs to show me your legs, wearing skimpy blouses? Oh, come on. You haven't seriously objected to anything so far, have you?
Well, I'm objecting now, and if this doesn't stop, I'm going straight to senior management.
And I shall tell them you were begging for it. Ah. Who do you think they'll believe?
Right. That's it.
Where are you going?
Home.
Do I take this as a resignation?
No. No, you don't.
Good. Because I want you in tomorrow. We have, if you remember, a course to run next week. 2 seminars as well as a question and answer session. I want you there in Coventry with me, Marianne. And I shall expect proper professional behaviour from you.
And what exactly do you mean by professional behaviour?
Well, as your boss, I expect, well, what shall we say, your cooperation? That's a good word, isn't it? Cooperation. I'd hate to have to inform senior management that you were losing enthusiasm for the job.
Well, look who's here. All right, thank you.
Do you know, I just don't recognise him sometimes.
Who?
Jimmy, the mood he's in this morning. He was on the champagne last night, would you believe? Talking about skiing holidays now. The fool thinks he's Hugh Hefner.
7:30, please, Mick.
Were you serious the other day?
You know me, darling. I'm always serious.
About me coming back to work here part-time? Because I've been having to think about it. And you're on.
Jacqueline, I think you may well have just saved my life there.
Yeah, it'd be like old times round here, wouldn't it? I never did know why you left, Jackie. Did you two fall out over something?
You could put it like that, yeah.
Just a bit of family business, that's all. Wasn't it?
Well, it's good to have the old firm back anyway. See you later.
Sure, love.
See you, Rick. So, when can you start?
Now? If you want.
I thought about going to town this morning, go to the library and do a bit of reading. So don't bother making me any lunch or tea, so I'll get it round at Peter's.
Do you think this is such a good idea?
Mum, I've got loads to catch up on before term.
No, I mean, is it such a good idea to see so much of Peter?
Mum, I really like him. I mean, really, really like him.
I know, love. But there are reasons why I think it would be better if you didn't... Beth, how much do you know about Peter?
Everything. He talks to me about everything. And, well, if you're saying that I can't go on seeing him, well, I'm afraid it's too late.
What do you mean, too late?
Well, you know... You needn't worry, we were sensible. I won't get pregnant and I won't catch anything.
Oh, Beth, that's not what I'm worried about. Well, yes, it is, of course it is, but... Oh, God. Did you know... I'm sorry, I don't want to be the one who has to tell you this, but I've got to. Did you know that last year Peter was accused of raping the girl who lived in this house before us, a girl called Diana Corkill?
Yeah, I know. Of course I know. You told me.
Planning on being there at the birth, then, are you?
Too right I am. I'm going to be with her every step of the way. Do you want to know something, Jack? I never seen one of my kids being born. Not once. I missed it all.
It's really got to you, this baby, hasn't it?
Well, it's like I've been given the chance to do it properly this time. I want to be there the moment it comes into the world to, well, just say, yeah, I'm your dad.
Milk, no sugar. Thanks. Come and sit down. It was just... I badly need to talk to someone. I didn't know who else to go to. What about Nick? He's working, but I can't tell him about this. I need to talk to another woman. You don't mind?
No, of course not.
I've made a complete fool of myself. I've just walked out of work. Oh, God, I'm going hot thinking about it. How am I ever going to have the face to walk back in that office?
Do you want to go back?
I've got to. Yes, I do. I really love this job. It's just this guy I work with.
Who was it who made a fool of themselves? Him or you?
Well, from where I'm standing, it looked very much like me. I think I behaved like an outraged Sunday school teacher. I mean... It shouldn't be so hard, should it, to be cool and tactful and deal with it firmly?
What did he do?
He made a very unambiguous pass, and when I said I'd report him, he listed all the ways he could make it seem as if I'd done all the running. I don't know how to handle this. If it happened to anyone else, I'd say talk to personnel, but he is personnel.
What about Mick?
I couldn't mention it to him. I just couldn't. He'd be straight in there, fists flying. And anyway, I ought to be able to sort this out for myself. Well, Mick's a bit insecure about this job anyway. I'm earning twice what he is. It's not easy for him.
Is there anyone else at work you talk to?
No, not really. The worst thing is I'm beginning to lose confidence.
In your work?
I'm beginning to wonder whether Charles gave me the job because I'm the best candidate or because he fancied me.
Hiya. Look, I can't get away for ages.
Is it true?
Is what true?
About you and the girl who lived in our house before us?
I told you. Look, Beth.
It is, isn't it? It's true. Why didn't you tell me, Peter?
Look, we can't talk here. Come on. Fancy bumping into you. What have you been doing in there?
I was just making an appointment.
Oh, skiving off work, eh? Seeing about your hair. How the other half lives. You got time to come and get Gemma with me?
Yeah, okay.
Great. Yeah, I'm letting her come home for school dinners this week. Some big boys in the playground, some bullying going on, you know.
Yeah, and they never stop, do they, the big boys in the playground? They just go on being big boys in the office or the big boys on the shop floor.
What's brought all this on?
Nothing.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
Come on, I know you're better than that.
No, honestly, I just made a mistake at work.
What, Charles had a go at you, like?
Yeah. That's one way of putting it.
Oh, soon pass.
Mick, I've got to go away to Coventry with him for 3 days next week. We're running a couple of seminars.
That'll be nice.
I don't want to go.
What's this? One little mistake and you're talking about giving up? That's not like you.
Well, I thought you might have kicked up a fuss. You don't like me going away so often, do you?
Look, it's your job. It matters to you. So I've just got to learn to cope with it, haven't I? Anyway, I'm going to be tied up with me under 12 footy team most evenings this week. Our first game coming up soon.
So you're not jealous, then?
Well, I mean, I admit I was to start off with. Until I got to know him. But hey, I mean, let's be honest about this. I mean, the man is no competition for me now, is he?
If you don't want me to go, I'll tell him I can't.
Oh, I see. I know what this is about. You're getting cold feet about running this seminar, aren't you? You'll be all right with Charles, eh? We'll take care of you.
I haven't a clue where she went. Wish I hadn't broken it to her so clumsily.
Would it help if I said, don't worry, she'll be okay?
No.
Oh, well, I'm up then.
Look at the state of these tiles. They're all chipped.
Well, I'll do it for you.
Do what?
Retile them.
Sinbad, look.
Well, it wouldn't take long.
There'd be no point. We could be moved on at any time. Anyway, the charity decorated before we arrived.
Didn't do a very good job of it, did he?
Anyway, I couldn't pay you.
I don't want paying.
I'm sorry. I don't accept anything I don't pay for.
Hey, hang on.
I pay and I get a receipt. In fact, I was thinking about this the other night. I need a receipt for what I paid you for laying the patio.
Oh, well, that's great, isn't it? What else do you need a receipt for?
Sinbad, if ever there's any kind of investigation, if they build here and they find him, then you were just the workman who did a job for me, nothing more. And then there'll be paper to prove it. Because sand and cement isn't going to keep him quiet down there for very long, is it? I know him. He won't rest until he's punished me, and I don't want you around when it happens. Sinbad, go away and stay away. Please.
At the time, I was so sure. And the law was on my side, and I knew. In here, I knew it wasn't rape.
That was rape. Of course it was. I should know. Why Why didn't you tell me?
I tried. I wanted to.
I told you everything. I told you things that no one in the world knows apart from my mum. And even she doesn't know the details that you do. I trusted you. I don't know, it felt like I was trusting you with my life. I trusted you and you gave me nothing.
I wanted to. I thought it was so easy to tell you things. I thought for the first time I might be able to tell someone about it honestly without having to be on the defensive all the time. And maybe even start to admit that maybe I am guilty. I don't know! I'm just so confused about it all now. And then when you told me about your father, well, I couldn't, could I? I couldn't say, oh, what a coincidence, guess what? I'm a rapist as well.
I feel dirty again now.
Theft.
Don't touch me! Just don't. Is this always going to happen to me?
Who told you? Jimmy Corkin. He's never going to let me forget it.
Well, why should you? You should never be able to forget something like that. Because she won't, will she? Why should you? God. You're all the same, aren't you? Men, my dad, and now you. I can't take this.